I think at around grade 8, grade 9, I started buying fashion magazines. I remember the 100th edition of Vogue coming out, and I just like coveted that magazine. So many beautiful ads, and everything was just really spoke to me. I remember ripping out some of the ads and putting them on my wall, and yeah, it really made a big impact on me. I want every photo that I take for my personal branding clients to look like it could go in a magazine.
She's a photographer, but she's an artist.
It all starts with the creative process that we go through with the clients ahead of time. It helps them get really prepared, and if you're really prepared, in my experience, it takes away a lot of the nervousness or the fear.
She makes it a team effort to ensure that the client's vision is achieved. Next, she just, with her relaxed approach, she really puts people at ease, even if they're feeling a little bit nervous in front of the camera. It really brings out the best parts of the client's personality, and that is reflected in the photos.
I just had this feeling I was going to do something big, but I didn't really know what it was. And then when I saw the images and I looked at the possibilities, that I saw this person that she saw in me, but I didn't even see it for myself.
She was able to align with that person that she saw there that she thought would take years to be.
That was my very first powerful image, was of myself. And Heike gave that to me, and I will forever be grateful for that.
Now she has a full-blown studio. She travels, does corporate events, all because one headshot shoot turned into a personal branding shoot.
She helps you to imagine something first, and then it's immediately transported to the lens and through the lens.
One size does not fit all. You want it personalized. It's personal branding for a reason. It should be personal.
Her photos were absolutely beautiful, but what I loved about her photography was that it wasn't cookie cutter.
What I really like about Heike is how she personalizes the experience. And in following her work for a number of years, I was so impressed with her talent and just how she's able to bring out personalities in her brand shoots. And I really wanted to work with not only just a photographer, but someone that could really help shape our brand and add a personal touch to it.
She was able to incorporate all my shoes that I brought, because that is my signature, as everybody who is my client knows that I wear my heels all the time.
She truly captured the essence of who I am. I am someone that has a story to tell.
She truly captured who I am and the type of photos that I wanted to use in my marketing and my branding materials. I think she captured it perfectly.
She's a perfectionist in terms of detail, and she sets the benchmark really, really high.
I told Heike I would like to share my story about being a working mom, and I'm quite vulnerable about some of the challenges and mistakes that I make, but also how ambitious I am and some of my goals. And I said to her, I really want to capture myself as a working mom. And I felt like she was really able to create images that helped support that.
The world is becoming even more digital. So we're not making decisions based on, being at a store before because you've been there. We're basing all our decisions on what we find online.
Heike's developed such a smart and impressive personal branding strategy that any business would benefit greatly from.
People have seen those photos on my website and on social media, and in fact, just because of those photos, I've been contacted by local publications, local magazines, and they've wanted to feature stories on me.
I've had them in magazines and done a lot of personal branding with them, which are things that I had never had the confidence to do before.
I've used all of these photographs from Heike in magazines, Winter Life magazine. I also used it for my promotional material, bookmarks, cover of the Yada Theory. Believe me, photography and branding is huge in escalating your business, and it's worth the investment.
They are something that I use for my blog. It creates an awe and a wonder and a satisfaction for my readers, just learning about my story and where I've come from, and through those photos, they really stand out.
I would say that my business has definitely been positively impacted by my photos. They've been very memorable. I mean, I'm still surprised at how many people come up to me and say, "Oh my gosh, I loved those pictures that girl in Canada took of you."
The feedback has been overwhelming. Actually, people have commented and said just our whole image and credibility just really increased, and people were very impressed. People wanted to purchase our shirts. Originally they weren't, they were just supposed to be a campaign, a conversation starter to really challenge how we view women in the workforce or in society.
Heike's been doing this before there was even a term coined for it, and she's really paved the way for personal branding internationally.
Changing people's lives. It is the most rewarding part of this job.